on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community with great advice. I know who I should go see. So
what is happening? I got flashies going everywhere. All right. Hey, everybody, welcome to the program. It is a Thursday. We call this Who's Playin' Out, brought to you by All Around Town Radio and Heather's Cafe in Springboro, Ohio. We're going to be right back with our list and a special guest to kick off the show. We'll let some people catch up with the live here, and we'll be right back with you in just a minute or so to bring you that great list of who's playing out here at All Around Town Radio. All right, there we go. Thank you, sweet Sister Mercy, for bringing us that theme song today. And we're going to get right to it here. This is Who's Playing Out for Thursday, May 29th through Wednesday, June the 4th. Like I said, it's presented to you by Heather's Cafe in Springboro. And, you know, a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. The area's top musicians are going to take center stage today at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and music venues, along with festivals this time of year, bringing live music to our region nearly every night of the week. So make your first stop here weekly to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. Well, let's get it started if I can. And if I can make this work, of course, I'm getting a phone call, into the studio right now because they know it's 5 o'clock. Can I do a little disclaimer before I bring Paul on? I've got a friend, Paul, that's coming on here, but I'm going to do a disclaimer. If you send me an update to your gigs at 4:55 on a 5 o'clock show, it's not going to make it. I had 6 of them today at 4:55. So please remember that. I can't get it in the list. And Paul Weibel is with me today. Let me see if I can find him here, if I can get the cursor in the right place. And we'll see if Paul's out. Hi, Paul.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm doing well, buddy. How you doing?
It's a great day. It's be a better weekend, though.
Yeah, it sounds like you've got a great thing going. The All Saints Festival this weekend we're going to talk about. Complete with cicadas in the background. I like that sound.
It's the summer,
Singing a song, aren't they? They are. Paul, tell me about this festival going on in Montgomery this weekend. Give me a big shout out about what you got going, because there's so much happening there at your festival.
Well, we've got a great lineup of bands all 3 days of the festival. The festival opens up tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and we're going to start with the Cassette Junkies. They're going to be on the first half of the time, and then after the Cassette Junkies, the Remains will finish it up. The festival goes from 6 to 11 p.m.
Got it.
And we're going to have music the whole time. It's family friendly, free for everybody to come on in. There's games for kids. There's rides for kids. There's blackjack for adults and some poker and food for everyone.
And you've got a musical lineup all weekend long. So if you're a music lover, you definitely want to be at this festival. Why don't you tell us what else you have happening there, Paul?
Well, we have on Saturday, we have Second Wind. And then after that will be Deviate. Both bands that are very, very popular. Every time they're at the Bell, I know they get standing room only.
Absolutely.
Same with the Cassette Junkies. So I'm hoping their fans will travel well and come visit us. And then on Sunday, we've got Gina and Johnny, and then Under the Sun to finish it out.
Man, why didn't you just bring the all-star lineup to the whole weekend this weekend? That is crazy lineup you've got. How'd you land all those bands in one weekend, Paul?
Well, I think I hang out at the Bell and the Bear too much, quite frankly.
I was sitting on your couch the other night, by the way. There were some people holding up your sign that had your reserved on it, but you had left already, so I kind of jumped in your seat there.
Yeah, and that was Karis's birthday celebration, or one of them.
Yeah, one of the many.
But yeah, just being out there and getting to know the musicians, talking to them. I've this second year I've had the privilege of being the entertainment chairman for this festival, and I'm going to be hard pressed to top it next year. But I'm not worried about that. I'm just wanting to have a great festival Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week.
You hit a home run, my friend. I mean, that lineup is incredible. And what better way to start it out on Friday night with our friends from the Cassette Junkies? Megan Miller will wow the crowd with her dancing and stage presence ability there. And then the rest of the weekend, you just have this lineup that I frankly would like to just camp out there. Can I just come put a tent up and hang out with you for the weekend?
I think the weather's going to be great. Tomorrow might be a little iffy in the afternoon, but otherwise the rest of the time is going to be beautiful. So come on out.
So the Cassette Junkies and the Remains on Friday, Saturday, Second Wind and DV8, and then Gina and Johnny and Under the Sun on Sunday. Did I get all that right?
Yep. Sunday from 3 to 9, Saturday from 6 to 11, and Friday from 6 to 11.
Games for the kids and blackjack and poker for the adults, along with food. You've got some great food too, Paul.
Yeah, we've got a lot of food trucks that are coming in. We've got some pizza, we've got chicken, and I'm not sure what the other ones are, but there's a whole lot to choose from.
That's somebody else's job in the festival, right? You've got the entertainment side of things.
Yeah, well, I'm on the stage right now, and it's a beautiful setup, and I think it's going to be a great sound.
Well, Paul, I want to thank you for joining us here at the kickoff of our Who's Playing Out show today. And we talked at the Bell the other night and kind of set this up quickly, but I wanted to make sure I included you not only just in a red list, but also to tell a little bit about this, because this is an incredible lineup for your festival. If you're a music lover, get out there. Tell them where it's located, if you will, real quick, before we go, Paul.
We're just south of the Ronald Reagan Highway when it dead ends into Montgomery Road. All Saints is right next to Moeller High School, if that helps people with their directions as well.
Perfect. Well, Paul, thank you for joining me, my friend. I appreciate you being here.
My pleasure, and I appreciate the opportunity, Scott. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon, and good luck with your weather and the festival all weekend long, Paul.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, everybody. And we are back to you with our regularly scheduled programming. And I want to say hi to some folks. Carla, thank you. Glenn, thank you. Nick Wheeler, thank you for checking in. Scotty Long, you are guilty. And I don't know if I'll get to it or not. I'll try here to get you your stuff right. Kevin Cooper in the house. Ed Sawicki. And what's going on? And Ed saying hi to Paul. It's good to have Paul on here and have him on real quick. Hall Pass Rock Band, no relation. Just my brother from another mother. And Jeff Vance in the house. Countdown to All Saints Fest, he says. Yes, good stuff going on out there in the world. Lots of festivals this weekend. We're going to talk about some of them here. And yeah, Scotty Long said that's a great lineup. It is. Ray Renee in the house. Carla says, thanks for the heads up, Paul. Sounds like a great time. Thank you for that. And Billy Rock is in the house. Billy McCarthy, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by today. And yeah. And food and blackjack. What more could you want? I mean, you know, that's good. And music all lined up in there. What's going on, Bob Klein, listening from the Bogey in Muirfield Village? Tell them all we said hi there. And yeah, play for a bunch of drunken golf fans. That'll be fun. It will. Absolutely. And thank you sharing there, Miss Carla and Shane Kin. Thank you for being with us, too, from Panama City Beach today. Thanks for joining us here on the program. All right, I got to get started with the regular list. And thank you, Paul, for that All Saints heads up there as to what's going on. Let's get started with our friends from Heather's. And remember, all the venues submit to us, all the artists we mentioned submit it to us. So please, if you want your gigs featured on our show, get them in by noon on Thursday, and we'll get them on the list. Big deep breath. Let's get started. If you're out there and you love somebody we're talking about, please say hey and drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And remember, this is the most important show we do of the week. If you'll share it, we'd appreciate it very much. The more you share, the more the numbers go up for the musicians. Corey Tucker Duo at Heather's tonight, 6:30, with Grapes and Grooves and wine tasting going on 5 to 8 p.m. Friday night, Project Creedence Clearwater Revival Tribute at 7 p.m. Saturday, Stephen Crash Worley at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm going to have to make some edits on the fly as we go here, guys. Bear with me just a second. And then Saturday night, I think I may be at this one for a little bit. Spongeworthy in the house at Heather's at 7 p.m. Speaking of Heather's, her better half, Jerry. I better not say that. She'll get mad at me. But Jerry's in the house. How you doing, Jerry? Thank you for being here. Of the Nimarolas. And it's good to have you with us. Also, one important thing I almost forgot at Heather's is Wednesday. There's this guy named Scott that does Name That Tune there. We had an incredible night last night. Over 30 teams, 32 teams to be exact, over 250 people on the patio. It looked gloomy as hell. I thought it wasn't going to be a big night, but man, you came out in force. Thank you, folks, for being there. And reservations are always recommended for that one if you want a good seat there. And to be part of that every Wednesday at Heather's on the patio as well. Sean Cooper in the house from Milanos. Thank you so much. It's a big show Thursday, as he calls it. And Clarence Creekwater. Well, yeah, when you're drunk, sometimes they say that, Jeff Vance. They do. But yeah, Creedence Clearwater Revival Tribute Project Creedence at Heather's on Friday night, if you want to check that out. I got a chance to hear them a while back, and they're really good. They are. The young guy that's about 24 that's singing all the Creedence songs, I mean, they're much older than he is, but he's fantastic. For real. Thank you, Jerry. Well, we packed them in last night. We did. It was a great time on the patio. It was. And we did pay a little tribute, if you saw it on our page today, to our friend Rachel, who plays trivia with us, or did, and unfortunately passed away at a very young age of breast cancer. So sad, and sorry to her team and all her loved ones and folks. And we did a little tribute to her last night and did a round called Heroes and Legends that was dedicated to Rachel. And yeah, just a sad, sad thing to see somebody that young taken from us. Wonderful young lady. So I got to move on. The Bell and the Bear. The Bell and the Bear. Sponsor of Hot Topic Tuesday. Thursday night, the award-winning jam tonight with a host of players and a host of fill-ins for some of the players. I believe Rick Kern will be filling in for the Kevin Cooper tonight. Friday, Project Doyle at 8:30 at the Bell and the Bear. Saturday, Del McFarland brings his band Twisted Fate at 8:30 p.m. to the Bell stage. Monday night is game night at the Bell and the Bear. And Wednesday, the Rick Kern Solo Show. Solo. It's SOLOW show at 7:30. That's the lineup for this week at the Bell and the Bear in Montgomery, Ohio. So if you're out at that festival in Montgomery, drop into the Bell and the Bear too. You're close. You can do both. You can. All right, Mr. Burroughs Tavern in Springboro has Denim Deluxe tonight. Lee and 7, 6 p.m. on that one. Denim Deluxe acoustic, I should say. Friday night, the Wright Brothers 3 from 8 to 11 at Mr. Burroughs. Saturday, it's been a while since I've seen them there. Pearl Street, 8 to 11. Sunday, Jamie Combs. But I did see somebody else sent me Sunday at Mr. Burroughs as well. So that's interesting. I don't know if something happened there, but both of them said they were playing from 3 to 6 Sunday. We'll see. I didn't have time to message them. Tuesday, trivia at 7 p.m. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 8 at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. That is their lineup. If you're out there, guys, please say hi today. I know it's a wonderful day outside, but if you're watching, please, or listening, please say hi. And if you're watching after we're live, which you can do, you can say hi to us there as well. We'd love to hear from you. Bill is in the house. Good to see you, Bill. Kara's out there. Hi, Kara. Thanks for playing trivia last night with us. Name That Tune. It was a great time. All right. Crooked Handle Brewing in Springboro. Live music every Friday at 6:30. Music Bingo Show Sunday at 6. Friday at Crooked Handle Piqua location. There's a big concert venue right outside the door there at Crooked Handle in Piqua on the river called Lock 9. The Lock 9 concert series for the summer begins on Friday with Noah Witherspoon at 7 p.m. in Piqua. Tuesday, trivia with Josh at 6, and Wednesday, Queen of Hearts drawing at Crooked Handle Piqua. And that's their lineup for the weekend. Sorg Opera House, no music goes this week. Future show tickets are available at cincyticket.com. Soft Rock Cafe brings you karaoke every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Check out the Soft Rocks page for times and events. Milano's Miami Township. Coop's place, wherever he is out there. I hope he's out there. Live music each week on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Mike Combs will be on the stage next week at Milano's in Miami Township, or Miami's Burg, however you want to call it that. Dewey said lots of great options this weekend. Dewey, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing all right. We need to run into each other somewhere and talk music again. Dewey's a great guy to talk music with. Hi, Derek from Marcia Brady. Thank you for dropping by today. All right, let's talk about Hamilton's Urban Backyard. They were voted the best bar and patio in Butler County, where Friday night, Spring Pillow and Bill Donnelly will be playing at 7 p.m. Saturday, David Burke Band will be on the stage at Hamilton's Urban Backyard at 7. Team Tune Trivia hits the stage there Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Hi, Roger Bates. Thanks for being here. Great drummer that guy is. He is. All right, O'Connor's Irish Pub. That's in Springfield. Tina's place up there has karaoke tonight at 9. DJ Pat on Friday at 9. DJ Frost at 9 on Saturday. Trivia with Matt Allen at 7 on Monday. Ryan Fife Acoustic at 8 on Tuesday. And Wednesday, they have O-Comedy at 7 and karaoke at 9. That's O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield. There's Tina saying thanks. Thank you, Tina, for being here, and thank you for submitting your information to me each week so we can feature your wonderful place right here. John Esper, he's been to Buc-ee's. He's got a picture of that in his profile pic there. Watching from Columbus. Thank you, John, for being here. Jerry Michael in the house. You forgot to send Hoopty, didn't you? What day is that, Jerry? Drop it in there where Hoopty is playing. Bill's watching on the patio. It's a nice day to be out there. It is. The weather's just right, actually. Be a good weekend for those festivals. We can keep the rain out of here a little bit. I'm sick of the rain. Anybody else sick of the rain? Yes, we are. Let's go to Pullman Lanes, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, Family Entertainment Complex there Saturday night. The Sunny Mormon Group at 7. Just for info, Pullman wants me to pass along that there is no live music on Fridays until next fall, just so you know that. Sunny Mormon on Saturday, though. Monday, the After Hours Big Band at 7 and karaoke on Tuesday at 7 at Pullman Lanes. That rounds it out. And Jerry says his gig's on Saturday with Hoopty at Braxton in Union, Kentucky. Thank you for that. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia. Karaoke, dance, and patioke party with DJ songs celebrating June birthdays, I think. Let me see. What's on his list here? Let me look. It's hard to see all of it. What's he got going here? I can't see it. It's too far away. Huh. All right. Scotty, I'm sorry, man. I tried to get it copied in, but let me see if I can do that. Guys, I'm sorry. Just let me catch up here because these late Lucy's, I can't get it to copy. So I'll get it in the printed form here in just a little bit and maybe something there. If you've still got it, Scotty, you want to copy it and paste it into a comment, that'd be great if you're out there. All right. What else we got? Little River Bar and Grill on Friday. Brian Scott at 7. Streetwise on Saturday with the debut of my friend Lisa DeSalvo at 7 p.m. Tuesday game night at 7 and Trivia with Dave on Wednesday at the LRB. That's Little River Bar and Grill. Scott Albrecht coming in from Phoenix today. Can you hear me? Can you hear me in Phoenix, Scott? I hope so. I got the gravel voice again, man. I tell you, I wore it out. I got to do something about this voice thing. I've been doing the Lee Dixon elixir, but it's still a bit raspy. John said he's sick of the rain and cold weather. Yeah, it's supposed to be summer. I think we're going to be 80s next week, though. That's good. Let's go to the Blue Note in Harrison. It's Blackstone Cherry on Friday night. Opening the show is Tim Montana. Pre-party in the pub with the Eternal Now downshift. And the doors open at 6. Music starts at 7. And then Saturday, Van Halen Tribute Panama. Opening the show is H&R Rock. 6 p.m. on the doors there. After party in the pub going on there as well. And all kinds of good stuff happening at the Blue Note in Harrison. Tickets are available for that at cincyticket.com if you want them. Anybody out there going anywhere this weekend? Do anything? Drop it in the comments. I need some commenters today where our live viewership sucks. more you comment, the more people will look at it later. Keep that in mind. Miami Valley Gaming Friday, Stagger Lee on the stage at 8 p.m. in the Center Bar. And Saturday, the Hanky Panks take the stage at 8 p.m. Center Bar at MVG. Rex Patrick and the Country Legends Show, no submission this week. Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe is giving me Tia Rex at 8 p.m. on Friday. Audio Graffiti Saturday at 8 p.m. And then Jeep Night on Wednesday at 6 p.m. at Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe. The Naughty Pine Friday, Miss Jackie at 9 p.m. Saturday, Wayward Son Cincinnati hits it up at 9 p.m. as well at the Pine. Whew, a lot to talk about today. Lori's Roadhouse has line dancing every Tuesday night at 7. Wednesday is now teen night at Lori's. It is for 15 to 18-year-olds from, I think, 7 to 11. You have to show a valid school ID to get in and all that stuff. But no alcohol teen night Wednesday at Lori's Roadhouse. Thursday, line dancing at 7. And Friday, Devin Milton and Company at 8 p.m. Saturday, Blacktop Rodeo at 8. And Sunday, a special show there on Sunday. Sarah Evans will be in the house. That one's almost sold out, by the way. 8 p.m. on that one for sure. What do we got? Thank you, Kara, for throwing my competition in there. That's good. No, I love Scott Stamper. He's great. At Nikki's Tavern tonight in Lebanon with Scott and Tina. Good stuff. All right, moving on. Let's go to Hidden Gem Music Club. Hidden Gem Music Club, Thursday night. Reign of Z. You ready for all these? The Almas and Drachmina, 7:30 tonight. Friday, 8 p.m., Terrapin Moon, and then The Grateful Dead, Grateful, Dead. Saturday, that is not right. School of Rock, Beaver Creek, that is not right on Saturday. That was last week. I got to kill that. All right, Saturday at 8 p.m., Castle Productions presents Subvoid EDM Night with Turner, TGCR, Thelonious. Is that it? Thelonious Mung, M-U-N-G, A-Dot, and King Terps. I can't make it up. Sunday, Corporate Slut, Get Wrecked, and Split Point. Those will all be playing this week at the Hidden Gem. Check out their Facebook page for more info on what all those bands do and play. Yes. How about that? What's up, Chris Reynolds Band? Thanks for being here. Yes. What is that? Thank you, Carla. You're going to decide what you're doing this weekend after you get my lowdown. Thank you. All right, I got to keep cranking here. I got so much to talk about and so little time. Let's go right now to Fretboard Blue Ash, where tonight is Singo at 6:30. Positive Vibe Band on Friday, 7 to 10. Saturday, CFG and the Family on the stage at Fretboard Blue Ash, 7 p.m. Tuesday, Trivia at 6:30. Wednesday, live music each week, 6 to 8 at Fretboard. Mo Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering, Doug Hart tonight at 7. Friday night, Amy Newhart at 8. Have you seen her new song? This video is going viral over her new song. Saturday, Jamie Combs, 8 to midnight. And Sunday, open mic night, 5:30 till 9:30 on Sunday at Mo Harrigan's Tavern. What we got here? What do we get to say? Oh, you get to see Bob. I want a full report, Dewey. I'm going to see Bob sometime this year, this summer. I am. And Kara's trying to get to Heather's on Saturday. I think I'm going to get in there too. Our friends John and Charmin will be there. Going to be hanging out with them for a little bit, watching Sponge. I love Spongeworthy. They're a great band. They are. All right, the Brick Tap and Tavern in Huber Heights. Scott Houchins tonight at 7:30. Got no submission from him for the weekend, however. Village Theater in Covington, jam session each week, 6 to 10 on Wednesday. Samuel James will be hosting next Wednesday. The 21, that is in College Corner. It's going to be, and I'm trying to get something to work here. Come on. My computer's being a jerk. Thursday night, tonight, 7 to 10, open mic with Bob Della Posta. Saturday, 8 to 11, Blake Smith in the house there at the 21. Jane's on Main in Miamisburg, open mic with David Thornton tonight, 7 p.m. That's acoustic open mic, by the way. Friday, the Termites at 7:30. And Saturday, great band Spill the Wine will be there at 7:30 at Jane's on Main in Miamisburg. The Miamisburg Moose Night Rain on Friday, open to members and qualified guests. And Saturday, the Flashback Band, 8 p.m. as well, open to members and qualified guests at the Miamisburg Moose. All right, Scotty Long, I'm just going to pass on you right here, and I'll just get your stuff printed because I just can't read that other side of my screen right now. It's too far away, and I'm old. All right, yours truly. I'll be at the Miamisburg Moose for trivia at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday, and every week through November on Wednesday. Name that tune at Heather's, 7 p.m. And here on All Around Town Radio all week long for all your music news and needs. I'm changing here in my voice. I'm going through puberty today, I think. All right, we're going to go to bands, solos, duos, and events. I need a drink. Too bad it's not anything potent. Could you all hear that? I hope so. All right. Sounds at Sunset tonight. If you watched the show yesterday, you heard from the Filthy Heathens and from Dallas Moore, who joined me on the show yesterday. Thursday at Sunset Park tonight in Middletown. I'm going to head there as soon as the show's over. 6 p.m. on the Filthy Heathens and Dallas Moore at 8:30 tonight in Middletown. Twisted Fate. Hi, Jim Kilroy. You are late. That's a demerit, buddy. Twisted Fate, Saturday at the Bell and the Bear, 8:30. Mr. Man and the Mojo Band, Monday nights, all summer long on Mondays at the Century Inn from 6 to 9 for Mr. Man and the Mojo Band. Retroactive Band will be Friday at the Monkey Bar and Grill, 7 to 11. Devin Milton and Company, Friday at Laurie's Roadhouse, 8 to 11, full band show there. Saturday at Kenny's Place in Amelia from 8 to 11, a solo show. Streetwise, like I said, Little River Bar and Grill, 7 to 11 on Saturday. It's Lisa's debut with them. Leadfoot, Friday at Good Time Charlie's, 8:30 p.m. on that one. And what is that? Puberty better than, you say, getting old. I am getting old, but, Bottoms Up from Sugar Rock. Thank you for being here. Good to have you all with us today. Don't forget to hit the share button on the show, guys. Share this show. I don't care if you share the rest of the week. Please share this one. All right. Hall Pass Rock Band, Wednesday, 6 to 9 at Rip Rap Roadhouse Bike Night, outdoor show on the patio. Sugar Rock Duo, Friday at Zink's Meats and Fine Wines in Centerville. That's a really nice place. I've been there for music, 6 to 9 p.m. there for Sugar Rock. Got to see them over the weekend. Full band, did a great job. Billy Rock Band, Saturday from 7:45 to 10:45 to be exact, at Little Miami Brewing in Milford for Billy Rock. Benny Bodine, Thursday at the Liberty Inn in Westchester, 6 to 10. Friday at Lakeside Hideout Bar and Grill from 7 to 10 in Salina, Ohio. Saturday, Benny will be at Braxton Barrel House from 7 to 11. Tuesday at Putter's Sports Grill from 6:30 to 9:30 in Liberty Township. And then Wednesday, he's at the Meridian Uptown from 6 to 9 in Centerville, Ohio. That's Benny Bodine's lineup. Kara, did you say the last round last night was on fire? Thank you for that. I thought it was a good one. The female through the decades round, that was fun. It was. Shane DeMoss sending this in to me. We're Thursday Until Rust with David Garwood's setting in with him as well. We'll debut at Bargo's Grill and Tap in Centerville, 6 to 10. Our friends from Truck will be playing Saturday at VFW Post 3283 in Huber Heights, Ohio, 7 to 10, open to the public. Velvet Crush, Mr. Garwood and Company, will be Saturday at Kings Point Pub in Kettering from 9 to 1. Our good buddy Tim, who played trivia with us last night, will be there. Then we have Alex Poteet, where he'll be with Linus Tate at the Phelps Bar, top of the park in Cincinnati, 6 p.m. tonight. Saturday at Cincinnati Distilling for Alex Poteet, the Rooftop in Milford, 6:30 p.m. on that show. Billy Brown is headed out of town Saturday, 10 p.m., Bub City in Chicago, Illinois for Billy Brown. Chad Applegate tonight at Putter's in Mainville from 7 to 10. Timestamp Friday at Club Trio, 8:30 to 12 a.m. Crown Watts Friday at MVP Sports Bar and Grill in Silverton, 8:30 on that show. Then we have our friend Joe Coles. Joe Coles Friday, Wine, W-I-N-E, Not Bar in Loveland, Ohio, doing the solo thing at 7. Saturday, the full band with Joe Coles Band, 8 to midnight at Nick and Norm's in Hamilton. And then Monday, Joey's Roadhouse in Mount Healthy, solo for Joe, 6 to 9. And Tuesday, full band playing at the OK Cafe in Marion, Ohio, 6:30 p.m. on that show on Tuesday. That's Joe Cole's lineup. Let's get to Brandy Evans for Thursday night tonight. She's playing with her band Love Unplugged at Legends in Hamilton, 6:30 to 9:30. That's Brandy and Mickey. And then Saturday, the band Strange Love plays at Harrison VFW Cabana on the Whitewater, 8 p.m. till midnight on that one. Our friends from Finding Melissa, Friday, O'Leary's in Centerville, 8 p.m. on that show. Vinyl Countdown, Thursday, Milford Frontier Days, 8 to 10. And Friday, Little Miami Brewing from 7:45 to 10:45. The Cassette Junkies, we mentioned them earlier. They'll be playing the All Saints Festival on Friday with special guest Toy Hobbs from Rockstar, 6 to 7:30 p.m. for the Cassette Junkies. Then we've got Kevin Cooper's big lineup tonight. He's with Eyes Up Here at Cincinnati Distilling in Milford. It's a rooftop show there. Rick Kern's filling in for him at the Bell and the Bear Jam. Friday from 8 to midnight, the Hanky Panks, his band, play at Trillions. Saturday, the Hanky Panks at Milford Frontier Days from 3 to 4:30 p.m. And then Saturday from 8 to 11, the Hanky Panks are at Miami Valley Gaming. Hey, wake up, people. Somebody say something out there. Y'all, it's like in a sleeper hold here today. Somebody say hi or something. The Whammies. Whammies. They all want to know why I want to give this show up. It's a lot of work. The Whammies, Thursday, the Takeover in Westchester, 6 to 9. And Saturday, the Anderson Tap House from 7 to 10 for the Whammies. CFG and the Family, Saturday at Fretboard Blue Ash, 7 to 10. And Wednesday at Fountain Square downtown, 6 p.m. on that show for CFG and the Family. Kay Wood and the Kudzu Kin, Friday at Mio's Pizza and Tavern in Anderson, 6 to 9 p.m. on that show. Tony B Band Light Edition, Friday at Valley Vineyards from 6 to 9. Hey, Carrie, thanks for being here, buddy. It is a big weekend for music, Chris. It is. Got a lot going on. A lot of festivals starting up now, and it'll be Festival City all the way through till October. Rick Kern's solo show, Friday at JT Malley's, 7 to 10 p.m. on that one for Rick Kern's solo. The Sideshow Band, Thursday at the Tin Roof Tavern in Pittsburgh, Ohio, 6 p.m. It's bike night. They'll be outside. The Gamut, Friday from 8 to 11 at Belterra Park. And then Saturday, they go to the Monkey Bar from 7 to 11 for the Gamut. Ray Renee's got a big lineup here. Big line. Let me see. We got a comment coming in. What do we got? Southern Fried plays Final Friday in Dayton, Kentucky. Thank you for that. Throw that one up there. Chip Colburn, how are you? The work phone intrudes. It does, doesn't it? Yes. Isn't it terrible? Thursday night, Ray Renee tonight's filling in for DJ Castle for karaoke at Martino's from 9 to 1. Friday, karaoke with Ray at RJ Paradise Pavilion behind Jungle Gyms in Eastgate, 7 to 11. Saturday, her band, That One Party Band, is back at MVP's in Silverton, 8:30 start time. Monday, karaoke with Ray every Monday at By Golly's in Milford, 8 p.m. Tuesday, karaoke with Ray every Tuesday at Jocko's in Delhi, 10 to 1 on that one. That's a late show. I say that every week, I think. Anita and the Dave, Saturday at the General Denver Hotel in Wilmington, 7 to 9. Johnny Fink, Gina and Johnny, Saturday, full band at Trillions, 8 p.m. And then Sunday, the All Saints Festival, 3 p.m. for Gina and Johnny Band. Chris Reynolds, Saturday, doing a double header, the Chris Reynolds Band at Frontier Days in Milford from 5 to 7:30. And then they head right up the hill to Bleachers 2.0, 9 to midnight on that one on Saturday for the Chris Reynolds Band. Hi, Roger. How are you? What do we got? I have somebody throwing a shameless plug for Flatline Saturday at Jimmy B's. Send me those. I'll put them on the list, peeps. Before noon on Thursday, I can get it on there. And thank you. Yes, Roger. Isn't it nice they print that list? They do. The Warren County Post prints our list, and we appreciate that so much. And if you want to, you can download it right to your phone and refer to it all week long. So it's cool. Stephen Bell from Don't Tell Steve in the house. And Dewey has a random comment. Would I ever consider having on Ed Sawicki on? I have considered that a lot, and Ed and I just have to connect because I want that to happen, because I think that's a great perspective of how he showcases all the musicians. And yes, Ed, let's set a date, Ed. If you're out there, I know we've mentioned it in the past, let's set a date and make it happen. We both stay very busy. We worked together all weekend a couple weekends ago, but we never even had time to hardly talk at that event. Marsha Brady Band, Saturday at Lakeshore Resort, Brookville, Indiana, 9 to 12. Our friends from DV8, Friday at the Cincentalia Fest in Cheviot, 8 p.m. till midnight. That's Cincentalia. And then Saturday, the All Saints Festival, 8 to midnight on Saturday. And Sunday, the St. Jude Festival in Cincinnati, 7 to 10. They're festival bound like DV8 does all summer long. All summer long. Ed, let's set up a date, man. We'll talk soon. Let's make it happen. River's Edge in Hamilton has a concert Saturday. 90 Proof Twang is opening the show at 7 p.m. And Little Texas, national recording artist, 8:30 p.m. on that one. That's at 116 Dayton Street in Hamilton, guys, if you want to check it out. Sullivan Jansen Trio, Friday from 8 to 11 at the Crow's Nest. And then Jamie Combs, Thursday night, the jam session at the Bell and the Bear. Saturday, Jamie Combs at Harrigan's Tavern, 8 p.m. Sunday, Fun Day with Jamie Combs at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 3 p.m. on Sunday. And then Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month, with Jamie Combs at Wonder Bar in Covington, Ohio. That is Jamie Combs' lineup. Crying Out Loud plays The Barrel in Springboro this Saturday from 8 until 12 p.m. We have Ben Davis sending this one in from Ben and Pete. But Thursday, Ben and Zane at the Florentine in Germantown, 6 to 9. And Friday, Ben and Adam are together at Timothy's in Dayton, 9 to midnight. And then they have themselves down for Mr. Burroughs as well on Sunday. And I'm going to have to check into that because Jamie's got his and they got theirs. That could be a dynamically fun event. What's up, Skip? Thanks for being here. All right, what else we got? Blind Faith Duo, Thursday, Pirates Cove, 6 to 10. Friday, Miamiville Trail Yard from 6 to 9 p.m. Saturday, Seven Wells Winery for Blind Faith Duo, 7 until 10 on that one. I'm doing an edit here. And then Sunday, Fulton Yards Coffee House, 3 to 6. That winds up Blind Faith Duo's schedule. Then we've got our friends from Liars for Hire, speaking of Skip, that are playing Saturday at the Rip Rap Roadhouse, 7 to 10 p.m. on that one for them. And next up, we have Carlos sending us this one about Britches Down at Jasper Hills Golf Club. That is on, when is that? Tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's Friday from 7 to 10:30. And then he's in Spongeworthy on Saturday at Heather's Cafe from 7 to 11 for Scott. And there's going to be an add-on on that at the end of this list too he sent me. All right, David Thornton doing the open mic night tonight at Jane's on Main in Miamisburg. And then Mr. Thornton brings us Grainworks Brewing on Friday in Westchester. And I'm running out of time here from 7 to 10 as well. And then on Saturday, David Thornton's at Immortal Vibes in Hamilton, 7 to 10 as well. Then we've got Chris Lee doing the acoustic thing Thursday night, Gray Days acoustic duos at McCoy's Place in Cincinnati. Friday, Chris Lee acoustic at Kyle's Station, Crowbar, 4 to 7. Saturday, Shannon Amber Trio, and that's Shannon Amber, Myron Katz, and Chris Lee at the Pink Cowgirl in Cedar Grove, Ohio, 6 to 8. And that's Chris Lee's schedule for the week. Next we have is Short of Stable, Saturday, Satch's Bar and Grill, 9 to 1. Michelle Robinson comes in next on the list Saturday at the Fireman's Festival in Belterra, 6:30 to 8 on that show. Then Mr. Steve from Don't Tell Steve sent me this one Saturday at Crimers from 7 to 11 for Don't Tell Steve. Hope the weather holds for that. It's always a great gig at Crimers. And then we have the Nathan Jenkins Band coming our way on Saturday, the Florence Y'all's Baseball Hometown Heroes Night from 9 to 11 for the Nathan Jenkins Band. And Carlos sent me that last minute change here. They added one for Britches Down at Jasper Hills from 7 to 10:30. Eric Kinzer will be on bass for that show there on that change. And that's all I got this week, guys. I've run out of time, and that's all I have. We will ship this list off to the Warren County Post, where they will digitize it and print it for y'all. I want to thank Paul for joining me from the All Saints Festival, and he's the music entertainment director there. And thank you for joining us at the beginning of the show. And thank you for watching today, guys. I'll be back with you on Monday with our weekend update. And let's get out over the weekend, if you can, and enjoy some live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you guys. I'm Scott, your host. We'll see you next time here at All Around Town Radio.
Working for the weekend, then I want to see a show. I flip on the book of face.
Hey, Miamisburg Jay, thanks for dropping in. It was great to talk to you not too long ago. Thanks for being here.
Into the music
Thanks, Carla. Thanks, Chris Runnels. Dewey, thank you, my friend. Sugar Rock, rock on. Rock on. Thank you, Kara. Thanks, Derek. Show. Thank you, Glenn.
For the music.